Welcome back to the channel where we all can learn and grow together. As you see behind me right here, we're getting ready to take some tools on the road and do some work and help some family out. There's one thing I'm big on is helping family. So let me turn the camera around and show you what we're getting ready to take with us. I want to apologize. The sun is directly behind me, so I'm going to try and do this without having any big shadows, but if I do, I apologize early. One of the things we're going to be doing is going up underneath the house. It's my grandmother's house, so I'm taking a pair of some really old beat up boots. Some of my other ones I don't want to mess up just yet, so I keep a pair of old beat up boots to be able, and some call them get dirty clothes, where you know they got rips and stains on them anyway, so it's not going to bother them to get dirty and be up underneath the house. Taking a thing of our drills and impacts and stuff with us, some hammers, some lighting with us. We're taking that bag of tools, taking a circular saw, we're taking a good extension cord, we're taking shin pads or knee pads, gloves, and also safety glasses, and take a few of these here, but some clamps, give us a third hand, a couple buckets for tool caddies, and what we'll be doing today, I am not a licensed contractor by no means, and I'm just kind of self-trained, used some YouTube to do it, and but I love to help family out, and so one of the things I'm going to be doing is helping my grandmother get part of her flooring in her house re-supported. So the method I might be using is a little unorthodox, so be sure, and if you want to use this method, use it at your own risk, because I may or may not be following codes of certain sorts. So please check the codes in your area and everything before you decide to do what I'm doing. And just my family's not the richest by no means, so we kind of just do what we need to do and keep moving forward, and whenever we can help each other out, we do. So I'll be shooting more footage along the way, and we'll take this here along with us, and hopefully we could do a good quality job, even though this is something that I'm not an expert in. So we'll keep you posted. Well, I'm at my grandmother, and I also failed to mention earlier in the video, my uncle lives here too. And so this is my grandmother and uncle's place. My uncle kind of lives here with my grandmother to help her out with things. So like I said, we're a family that believes in helping family out. So, and these are all floor jacks for bracing up floors. And we also got new wood. There's already some few of those underneath there, but we got new wood we're adding in there. And there's a one that's open, and bottleneck jack, some concrete going under there, and there's a few tools already under there. I also got a sled thing. Once we're under there, I'll show kind of what this is for, but this is kind of my tool wagon while I'm underneath the house. And just to show you my grandmother's yard, it's down here in inner city, and keeps a little flower bed there, and got a little fountain here, and statues and some pots with flowers there. A little barbecue area. When I was in high school, me and my grandfather laid this sidewalk here. It's probably maybe about 18 years old or so. This here's all been here. Okay, wanted to show you what I'm working with. It's not pretty. It's also definitely not pretty underneath this house, but this is my grandmother's home, and it is pretty on the inside because she keeps it decorated pretty nice and keeps a clean home. So the downstairs, I guess, or this crawl space could look like what it does. Something it could use that nobody probably heard of when this house was built is this could use a plastic layer down here as a damper barrier. But other than that, it's not what we're going to worry about today. Is we're going to be replacing all this, mainly because all this is some rotting wood that now needs to come out of here, and there's some more rotting wood there. And this here also, if I were to show you on the other side, but this is actually starting to, this beam right here is starting to lean that way. And this is not, it looks like one piece, but it's actually a laminated piece that is like just a bunch of boards sandwiched together, and it's actually starting to come undone. So even this thing here is not in that good a condition anymore. And those bricks right here and right here is that one's solid, but this one here you can actually wiggle it. So, and a lot of this has been sinking in the mud there for the longest. So the wall right above this, you can even see this board right here has been warping. So what we're going to try and do is come back a little bit and try and brace this up a little bit, and then a lot of this is going to have to be removed. So again, I am not a licensed contractor, but just someone trying to help family out and doing the best we can with what we got and with what we can afford. So we'll add more to this in as we go. Well, this is what I got done so far. Uncle came down and also helped give me a third hand. But we got these on concretes at the bottom. Each one of these will support 1,600 pounds. We put 3 of them here. We will be doing more. The only thing I would say probably could have been done different is instead of using a 4x4 here, probably could do a 6x6 or something. But this is only in the camera. It's making it look bigger than what it is, but this little area is only a 4-foot area here, and probably not even 4 foot. So and it is now touching all of the floor joists. This area here is still being braced up, but as you see by the darkness in there, all of this, that's no longer doing anything, because I was able to raise this floor up enough where it seems to have even leveled a few things out upstairs or up in the floor. So it seems to be, even though I used a 4x4, it seems to be doing the job it set out to do. Now also I would say Some places suggest is to use either 4x4 or 6x6 timbers along with these, not to rely on these by themselves. But there is areas in here where I've done this, and I've also used either 6x6s or 4x4s areas. It's too dark for me to show any of them under here. This isn't the first section I've done, and but so far, like I said, the way I'm doing it might be unorthodox, but it does seem to be working. When you walk around upstairs, it seems to be more solid, and things are starting to get more level, because what we could do is also adjust these as need be and start kind of tweaking things in slow moderations. Don't want to raise it up more than what I just did at one time, because it could also crack drywall and sheetrock that's hanging on the walls and do more damage in other places. So just kind of do things in moderation. I probably went a little extensive right here raising this up, but the wall that's right under there, I'm probably going to eventually add some supports there, not too sure. And in this section right here, going to add another section of these, maybe build some stuff with 6x6s right here in the middle, and that way I have some more support right here in this area. But hopefully by adding little by little each time under here, I start getting a lot better. And we are bringing other new wood down here. Some of this wood was left, and this here was under here, and it's still pretty solid. So we decided to go ahead and at least use what's under here, because there's some wood that's been brought on under here that's never been used, and it's in good condition. It's just dusty, so decided to use what we got also. So, but this is what been under here doing. This right here is probably not the best idea, but because of the ground being uneven down here, each individual brick is level. I made sure of it. It's just they're at different heights. So this is one thing I wasn't happy on doing with the brick on brick, but it's something with the way this is. I could come under here. If it becomes a problem, I could come under here, because I'm going to be under here a few more times till school starts. So I could kind of eyeball and keep an eye on it, and if it becomes a problem, I could just replace this area with maybe a 6x6 or something. But I'm going to conclude this here for now, because I'm also going to take care of some other family business, and tomorrow, or either this time Monday next week, I might crawl under here, finish taking this out, and add a couple more spots that's needed for some bracing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I might have more to add to this on some other family adventure, but if not, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Again, my methods are kind of unorthodox. I'm not licensed or professionally trained. I'm just kind of winging it and learning as I go. So some of these methods might not be the correct method, and I already can tell this will hold, but I think maybe it might be better to have, like I said, a 6x6 up here instead of this 4x4. But we're just trying to use what we got, and if we put another one of these, maybe do 6x6s here in the middle, it should still hold. And again, like I said, each one of these holds 16,000 pounds, so I'm pretty sure that there will last a while too. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.